Remember, guys, we are Necrozma. We have Necrozma up a shield. And what does Necrozma up a shield do? It sweeps. Okay, we bring in Necrozma. They bring in Landorus. A situation where we don't bait. Why we don't bait? Hello and welcome. I'm gonna get into another video. Today's video we have some nice battles using a Dusk main. No, it's actually Downwing. The team is extremely solid. Smash King had a great run with this team. I think 3-2, 3-2, 4-1, and 5-0. So the first 3-2s he was just testing out the team because he never used Ho-Oh in his wards and he never used Talonflame, so he hates using Incinerate. But he's able to do it just for you guys, so you guys can like this video if you like the content. If you don't like the content, you can like the video as well. So yeah, the team is pretty strong. I don't think I think if you have a Palkia instead of Zygarde, that's better. He's using Zygarde as like the budget option. I know people be like, Zygarde is not option. It's not a budget option. Yes, it does. Yes, it is. You know what's non-budget option? Palkia Origin, okay? I have done 120 plus raids. I have done 19 lucky trades so far and I never get a good one. And one that doesn't drop so many matchups, okay? So, if you don't think Zygarde if you have a Zygarde, I think that Smash King's Zygarde is literally 10, 10, 11. So, the second worst Zygarde in the world. There is a video where I showed the IVs. I think the video is basically worst IV Zygarde is still a beast. So let's just go and watch these battles and we'll be able to judge. You guys see this Zygarde getting so many moves with 1 HP? That's because it's just good enough, even though it's so bad. So that's what we say, like good and bad are just objectives, okay? Like objectively good, objectively bad. And Smash King is stalling for content here. Let's just go and head out to the battles. And he started the team with 0-1, so that wasn't this team. Oh my, am I using the wrong video? No, I think this is not the wrong video. Okay. I guess I did not edit that part. Okay, so this is the team. Ho-Oh, Zygarde, Dusk main, Downwings. If you don't have Necrozma Downwing, you could run it with Rhyperior instead, and that literally will be better. First Pokemon, the first game they lead a Necrozma Dusk main. It's a good lead. You see them swapping a Waterfall Primarina. What you do is you throw Brave Bird and then dip. Don't just blind swap, okay? Get a shield. The entire team is basically Ho-Oh gets shields down, Necrozma nuke thereafter. Necrozma up a shield beat everything except Yveltal. So what we want to do is we want Ho-Oh to get the shields down, and then we want Necrozma to nuke them. And Smash King does a great undercharge here. I learned that from him. And then we farm down, and then they bring in the Lion. We do have the nuke, but Smash King is trolling his opponent, throwing this Dark Pulse literally for no reason. Now they are down shield. So what do? We aggressively swap to Ho-Oh, which I don't agree with, but it's not a bad idea. They bring in Kyogre, and look at that. Kyogre is supposed to be a hard counter to Ho-Oh, but Kyogre is 20% health. And now we just go to Zygarde, and we can shield here. Because this is going to be the move that does the most amount of damage, but they have Surf. Maybe they are running Surf Thunder. Crunch here, do KO the second one because they are debuffed, but Smash King is like, oh my god, let me pull some crazy catches here. See guys? Just because you're winning doesn't mean you start playing bad, okay? He's flexing on us with his Necrozma Downwings because it's a Hundo with the background. Next game, Yveltal. So Ho-Oh does win the 1 and does win the 0. That's because Brave Bird is just such a great move. The best play is to throw the Sacred Fire instantly. Don't care about timing because if you get a debuff, it becomes much easier of a game. So don't shield the first, shield the second, and then throw Brave Bird, get all shields down. So we shield this blindly, and then we throw the Brave Bird. There is nothing in the game in Master League that does appreciate catching a Brave Bird. I think the only thing that doesn't mind it is Necrozma the Lion, but everything else fear Brave Bird because it does so much damage. We are running Outrage, as you can see. And it's simply for Yveltal. What about Fairies, Yashir? We have 2 hard answers to Fairies, okay? We have Necrozma that destroys the Fairies. We have Ho-Oh that also destroys the Fairies. We get like Energy Lead, and now, oh my god, this is a situation where like we said Necrozma up a shield can beat an entire team. Pokemon number 1, bye. Pokemon number 2 is about to get nuked by a Moonguy's Beam. Smash King is over farming, throwing good timing, but oh my, this Moonguy's Beam will take them out. Bye-bye. 2 Pokemons are out. Let's go. We're picking up an amazing lead. They swap into Waterfall Primarina. What's the sauce here? Instantly throw a Brave Bird. And then what do? We just go to Necrozma. What do we do here? Shield once. Let the second go. Throw Dark Pulse. And then charge it. Then farm down. Okay? We know shield. We can do 4. Then throw. Then just hit Great 1. You can do 1. Then under charge. But then you will need 3 Shadow Claws more to KO. They swap into Red Xerneas. Okay, so guys, this is a situation. This is a situation where we don't bait. Why we don't bait? This Pokemon lose to Necrozma here. And they know that we have a Ho-Oh, which destroys Xerneas. Ho-Oh is a hard counter to Xerneas. So for them, if they shield here, that's a bad shield because after they kill this Pokemon, we're going to bring in Ho-Oh, which does destroy them as well. So we don't bait here because they are simply in a bad situation and they need any sort of an advantage. An advantage for them right now is calling a bait. So, look at that. Smash King baits. So, this is a situation where we don't bait because they don't shield. See, guys? That's why we don't bait there. And now, we are kind of in an awkward situation. But Ho-Oh doesn't fear these Pokemons. They are some inferior Pokemons to the turkey. Because it's the Thanksgiving season, and turkey is just the best, the most loved animal at this point, because everyone just wants a turkey. They have a Kyogre in the back, and Zygarde destroys Kyogre. I mean, it doesn't destroy Kyogre, it beats Kyogre. Zygarde doesn't destroy anything. It's like, Zygarde is like Licky Licky, or stuff like this. A Pokemon that can soak all the damage without complaining. They bring in Primarina. We have to shield here, because this is the Fairy move. And then they have the Kyogre right here. I don't think people run Blizzard on Kyogre. They run Waterfall and Thunder for a Smash King going for the catch. Oh my, dude, these catches are just sick. Okay. Oh boy. What do we do now? We just farm them all the way down. They get to a Surf here. I think Smash King is overreacting because this is a Surf. And it does not KO. We win this game. And you guys see... so they had 2 water Pokemons. We had Ho-Oh. They had 2 fairies. We had 2 Pokemons that lose to fairies. No, that wasn't fairy. What was it? I forgot. This Yveltal is a bit under-leveled. Maybe it's just a 15 attack shiny Pokemon, and then they didn't mind it because it's one of the 6 shinies. So what do we do here? As I said, you throw Sacred Fire on bad timing. I don't care. Because you want to go for the debuff chance. So far, we've gotten 0 debuffs. I feel like Sacred Fire debuff does not work. So, you win the 0 and you win the 1, as I said, because the Brave Bird is such a hard-hitting charge move. So, what do we do now? You let them kill you, and then you go to Zygarde and soak all the damage. And you don't shield, and you don't throw. Yes, we have Outrage, but they don't know about that. Let's see what they have. And remember, guys, we are Necrozma. We have Necrozma up a shield. And what does Necrozma up a shield do? It sweeps. Okay, we bring in Necrozma. They bring in Landorus. This is a situation where you're about to see a sweep. You're about to see the Moonguy's Beam killing the opponent. Okay, we're gonna do 3 or 4 or 5. No, Smash King's like, no. I'm taking so much damage from these. And Moonguy's Beam number 1. Bye-bye, Landorus. Moonguy's Beam number 2. Smash King is like, no. It's disappointed. It's still throwing charge moves. So you're gonna do 1 and then Moonguy's Beam. They didn't get the attack debuff. Not like it does matter because this Moonguy's Beam is about to nuke them. Okay. They are... Oh my... Dude, this Pokemon is just so satisfying to play. Well played, Smash King. Okay, next game. We're picking up a horrible lead. But that's why we have a Zygarde. So in a situation when you swap into a Palkia, instantly throw the crunch. Don't overfarm. Why? Because if they have a Fairy, you lose regardless, okay? But if you overfarm, they will special rend and then swap out. As you see here. So imagine if we shielded that. Just imagine. Or imagine if we crunch the Palkia and we shielded after. We landed the first move. Smash King doesn't want to kill this because he wants his Ho-Oh to leave with the Brave Bird. Because like Brave Bird does get a shield from everything, including the stuff that hard counter Ho-Oh. So we have to farm down. And you can see that the opponent got another charge move because of the under charge. I agree with the under charge, but I don't agree with the under charge. It's like, okay, I see the play, but I still would rather just take it out. Brave Bird getting a shield. Necrozma up a shield against the ward. Okay, they swap in Landorus. We have to shield this one as we agreed on. So what do we do now? Then we overfarm. And then we Moon Guys beam the Landorus because baiting here is kind of the loose con. Okay, Moon Guys number 1. Bye-bye And we saw this before. And then they bring in Palkia. We are still up energy against this Palkia. And we almost have 2 moves. 1 for the shield and 1 for the Palkia. Bye-bye. No. Smash King's like, let me catch. Hey, let me catch. Catch, Smash King, catch. We're going for the Moon Guys beam, but the opponent saved their sanity and then they leave this game. Another horrible lead. What do we do, guys? We go Zygarde. Usually they run double dark with it, but luckily we have outrage for that. They bring in Landorus. If they swap in Landorus and you can throw the crunch, just throw it. Don't care about timing. Why? Because if you get a crunch debuff, you win the game. But if you throw it after they debuff you, most likely they won't shield. So what do we do now? Just don't throw an alignment like that. Like do what Smash King is doing here, which is basically getting a free Dragon Tail. We did 3 then throw, and they did not shield. They are out. They brought the Yveltal after, and we have an outrage for that. Opponent think that we are running EQ, but we aren't. We are running outrage. What's the play now? Well, the play will just keep tapping, and whichever charge move we get, we take it. Are we gonna be like, okay, so now we are up a shield, but we don't go Yveltal, we don't go Duskmane because it's going to lose. I mean, Yveltal is a nightmare for the Duskmane. Sorry, for the downwing. So we did not shield there. I do believe that we should have built to the nuke, but opponent is not going to shield here because they will farm us all the way down. So I kind of agree with Smash King's play. It's like, no, I don't want to take this Pokemon out because the moment we take them out, they will simply farm us down. So let's just simul KO like that, and that was an actual great play by Smash King. So we have to shield. So try to shield and get a debuff. That's like your ideal play. I don't know why Smash King did not throw. Now he has to go for the full farm down. If he threw, I think it's better because if you get a debuff, it's just a guaranteed win. But this doesn't KO, and they don't get to a move soon. So that was the thing behind it. I actually recorded these battles, but it was okay. Landorus lead. How do you play the Landorus lead? You overfarm, or you instantly Brave Bird. Oh my, we get a 3 incinerate. So we shield, we Brave Bird. And then we do 1, then we Brave Bird. Why? Because they might catch. And nothing appreciate catching a Brave Bird on, okay? They got in the Ho-Oh. So now Ho-Oh is going to throw a Brave Bird here. I do believe that they are 1 away, so we have to do 1 then throw. So that was nice counting by Smash King. Crunch does take them out. They brought in the Landorus, and Landorus does not appreciate fast move Pokemons because it's just so frail. So what do we do now? We just no shield, do 1 then throw. This crunch doesn't take them out, but it put them at a very low health. Yeah, okay. So they brought in Dragonite, and oh my, dude, I told you this Zygarde is the worst IV, but it's good enough. Okay, we go back to our Ho-Oh, and we're just going to go straight Sacred Fire because this turkey is about to have a word with this dragon. The turkey be like, you dragons resist my damage. Are you guys sure about that? How about I get 2 moves against you and you still have to throw, huh? Yeah, Ho-Oh does not fear the dragons. They tried to catch, and now he's going straight Sacred Fire. And this turkey bird is about to roast that Dragonite. Oh my, we get the defensive drop. We get the attack fail, and then we caught the move. That opponent is about to delete the game because they just get deleted, my friend. They just get toasted by that Ho-Oh, and Smash King plays. And that was a nice 5-0, I think. That was a nice 5-0. With the premium set, that was a 50,000 dust right there. Next game, we're leading into Zacian. So what do we do here? Just don't shield the first move and throw the Sacred Fire when you get it. If they catch it, who cares? Ho-Oh moves do damage to everything. Wild Charge, we don't care. They usually throw another charge move and then swap out. But we shield the second one. Or you can actually let it go. And then, hey, you guys remember when we talked about Necrozma up a shield? You guys remember? I think we're about to see a 5th time. They bring in Rhyperior. So what do we do here? We Moon Guys Beam. They did not even build for the Rock Wrecker. So they threw the Breaking Swipe. And now what we do is we throw the Moon Guys Beam. It doesn't KO because Rhyperior is just so tanky. And then we go to Zygarde. Zygarde is just gonna soak all the damage in the ward. Let's see what the opponent will do. They should bring in Zacian, right? I think we're just going to double shield the Zygarde. This is the only game where you double shield Zygarde, because I feel like they have a Yveltal, right? We swap out, they bring in Yveltal. Look how much Moonguy's Beam does, even though it's resisted. Look how much. It did half of Yveltal's health. So we're just going to go straight for the Outrage. Our win con is that people don't expect Outrage on Zygarde. And now Zygarde took out a Yveltal, which is supposed to be a hard wall, and is trying to fight out the Zacian. Smash King throwing a charge move when the opponent has a shield on 1 HP. Is this going to be KO through the shield? Yes, it was KO through the shield. And that was a nice win. Well played, Smash King. Thank you so much for sending us these battles. I will be leaving Smash King's stream in the description below, so make sure to give him a follow if you want to see more Master League content. I do believe that he is streaming Master League and Master League only this rotation. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and thank you so much Smash King for sending us these battles. And I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day, night, or whatever you're having. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video. Peace.